How you doing, guys? Please welcome to the HTML email developer YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also here's my website, emailcapital.com. This is where I sell my ebooks. If you want to learn how to become an HTML email developer, as well as how to build your portfolio, and also how to become a web content editor. I will be looking for more jobs to post about content editors as well. Let's get into our position here. This is an email developer position for Taylor Brands Inc. So it's like Men's Warehouse, Joseph Bank Banks, K&G Fashions, those type of stores. This job is paying anywhere from the 70K to 107. That's like 33 to 40, $44 an hour. And it has some stuff at the bottom that I'll show you that you can make even more money. I guess I read something that you can get up to 100. I mean, make more money. I guess more money than what they're offering right now. Anyway, let's get into it. So these key duties right here is slice, export, and optimize digital assets from working design files using Sketch, Figma, and Photoshop. So you have to slice Photoshop's images. A lot of companies don't expect you to slice them. Some companies do. The company I work for, they definitely wanted you to slice those images. Uh, and Figma, again, Figma, they just send this over in a form that's in a Figma form, so you could just download it and then start slicing it in Photoshop. So you simply just download it from Figma. So it said develop and deliver several table-based or responsive email campaigns per day using Node.js and Gulp. Email build system, primarily authorizing in PUGJS and SCSS. I've heard of Node. I haven't used Node before. I heard of Node.js. I haven't heard of these right here. So if anybody have any experience in these code languages right here, please put it in the comments. Maybe that help me and other people as well understand, what type of code language those are. It says ensure rendering consistency of email campaigns in the web, mail, and app-based email clients, such as Gmail, Outlook. So iOS, so just saying, making sure everything looks nice, clean, and professional. And when you go into like email on Acid or Litmus, and you're gonna see all these clients. It could be anywhere from Yahoo, Microsoft Outlook, like I said, Android, Gmail, just all type of different clients. So that's what they're asking for. Just making sure they are consistent. When you use email on Acid, you're gonna have all those clients in that software, and you just making sure everything is consistent. It looks clean and the quality is up. It's nice and everything in each client. So that's all they're saying. Now, a lot of agencies, a lot of companies, have been using Litmus a lot. I don't see email on Acid being used a lot in a lot of companies that I've reviewed. Also, it says troubleshoot email client and device specific rendering issues should they arise. It just means there's any issues with the email template, the coding or whatever, then you have to adjust those issues. They always you always have to go back, and sometimes in my case, sometimes they just want to change things, make revisions, and you have to go back and change what they have, what the directions want you to do with the first time. They change it all the time. So trust me, they change a lot. And sometimes it's not your error. It's just they want to put something different in their email template. So it happens more often than not. Be mindful of image optimizations and code weight to reduce load time. I mean that should be a given right there. I mean that should already be in the design as well. It's, for optimizations and everything. So that should be a given. Support enhancements to the Node.js Gulp email build system as business needs evolve. Now I don't know if this is a different email service provider right here, Gulp Email. Maybe it is. Haven't heard of that. If anybody ever heard of that, can you put that in the comments as well? Collaborate with designers, project managers, web developers, and QA testers. So this just means um, you have to talk to these people, guys. You can't just sit. You're not gonna be able to sit and code all day. You're gonna be talking to anybody from the people you get the designs from, the designers, to the project managers. You have to meet up with your project manager, make sure everything looks good as far as the work you assigned to, and you're supposed to start working on, and also to make sure that everything is ready to go with the campaign, and also once you finish the campaign, as far as the HTML email template, and you're gonna have to go ahead and uh, you could go ahead and put it in email on acid and make sure everything looks good, but you're still gonna have to send it to the QA testers. So they're gonna have to look at it after you finish the HTML template. In my case, we have two teams. We have a team of 3, and then we have a team of 12. So that's the second QA team. So they're very diligent about making sure everything is quality tested. And also it says adhere to establish brand guidelines where relevant. Well, that's self-explanatory. All brands and all companies, they have their guidelines that they want you to follow. Identify process inefficiencies and evolve process and our code templates accordingly. That just means make sure everything's looking good with the your email code. Your email template, HTML template, and the coding and everything is good to go. Say, what would you bring to this? Bring skills and experience. 2 years of experience working as web or email developer. So they said web, so I'm thinking web development will pass, just as much as email developer. Experience with HTML5, CSS3, and email development content. Proficient with design tools such as Sketch. Sketch is not hard to use. It's kind of remind me of Figma a little bit. Then also Figma. Again, Figma, mostly what I do is they send me my design in a Figma file, and all I have to do is go in and just download it from Figma. That's it. And also, it's Photoshop, as well for slicing images. Comfortable using a version control system to back up your work, such as Git and Subversion. Self-motivated to keep projects moving towards completion. Yes, of course. That's part of the job, right? Ability to manage multiple projects in a fast-paced, deadline-driven environment. Now, it just depends on what company you're working for. Some companies, you have to put out maybe 3 to 6 email templates a week. In my case, it's way more than that. It may be up to 9, but the thing is, the templates that I get is more than one versions. So from 5 to make up to 9 versions, and yes, they are up to 5 to 9. And you might have to do like 2 or 3 a week. So it just depends on the agencies. It just depends on the agency and also the company. And it also says effective written and verbal communication techniques. Like I said, you're gonna have to be talking to people, man. Constantly talking to people. You could be talking to them in Slack. You can talk to them in Jira, email, which is project managers. So and they have their own system also that they use. It could be Microsoft Teams or whatever. So you're gonna always be talking. Again, you just can't sit down and just code. It's not like that. You're gonna be doing more, as much as communicating and talking to people as you are coding. So just keep that in mind. Now, it says able to sit and work at a computer for a computer keyboard or extended period of time. Of course, ability to stoop, kneel, bend at at the waist and reach daily. Okay. Ability to lift up to 25 pounds occasionally. This is a remote position, so I don't know what that means. Must utilize a visual, acutely speech and hearing. Yeah. Hand and eye coordination and manual dexterity necessary to operate a computer. This is all self-explanatory, and it's 40 hours a week. And yeah, guys, they have the benefits right here. And this is what I was talking about. Now it says from 70 to 93,000. It may increase to 107,000. So 33 an hour, 44 an hour, and then it can go up to 107. Hours, depending on the merit, I guess. The length of service with the company and other factors, I guess. Experience, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, guys, there you have it. It's an email developer position for tailored brands. Um, I looked at my Canva um, account, and it was so many positions back then, about 2 years ago, right? I saw so many thumbnails that I had so many companies that I so many companies that I had posted, and even if you go to go on my YouTube page, you're probably gonna see a lot of videos of companies that I was constantly reviewing. And these days, guys, that is not the case at all, at all, at all. I might see a decent HTML email developer position maybe twice a week, if that, because a lot of them I see, but they're not remote, you know. So anyway, guys, again, this is the HTML email developer YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.